Once you have logged in, you will be taken to the main menu. If you have a young person or people placed with you, their details will be shown below, with a box for each individual and some of their key information. Clicking on the name or photo of any placed people will take you to their main details screen. Here you will see basic information about them and their placement. On this page, if added by your organisation, you will also notice GP and education information for that person. If your organisation has not added to that section, you will see this message. As well as GP and education information, you will also notice personal details and checklist. Personal details contains important information, such as allergies or the interests of people in your care. Your organisation may also utilise this section for risk assessments. Checklists keep track of dates for key events or documents for individuals, such as reviews, medicals, and placement agreements. Items without a date indicate that this particular progress action has not been added. The dates here are always the latest version of that item. For instance, if a child has had 2 medicals, the date here will be the most recent of those. Items marked NA are deemed not applicable to that individual. Let's now look at adding progress to a child, and later we will see how this affects the checklist. To add progress, click on the Progress tab. Progress can be thought of as a running record of information, such as dates of medical appointments and other key events and documents. Items that get added to progress are called actions, and every action has a name, date, and sometimes notes. By default, all progress actions are shown, but from this screen you can search for particular actions using the Action Name and Notes search box. You can also refine the search results to within a certain time frame. In addition to this, you can filter search results to actions that have been shared with you, added by you, or actions that require your digital signature. To show the search results based on the information that you have entered, click Filter List. To add new progress to a record, click the Add Progress button. Pick the required action from the Action drop-down. By default, CHARMS will pick the current date, but this can be changed by clicking the Date box and using the calendar. CHARMS will also pick the current time, which can be edited too if necessary. The end date is not automatically added but can be entered if needed. You can then enter the notes of your action and use any of the formatting options. If you need more space to type, you can click the Maximize button. Click the Minimize button to go back. When you have finished entering your notes, click Save to save the action. Your latest action will be shown and assigned a unique ID number. If you need to view an action again or make changes to an action that you have added, click the small arrow at the beginning of each progress recording. Click Close to close this window. When viewing actions that have been shared with you, you will notice that the Shared with Me column will have a green tick next to each action that is shared, or a black X for ones that you have added. If you are viewing an action that has been shared with you, you will see this message, informing you that you cannot make any changes. There is also the ability to add files from your device as attachments to actions. Actions without an attachment have a grey folder icon. To add an attachment, click on the folder, then click Upload Files. Find and select the file you wish to attach. The file will then upload to CHARMS. Actions that have files attached to them will have a yellow folder icon. To view a file or files attached to an action, click the folder icon, then click either View to look at the file within CHARMS or Download to save it to your device. On this screen, we also have the Add Significant Event button. Significant events are still just progress actions, but ones deemed significant by your organisation, normally associated with safeguarding. To add a new significant event, click the Add Significant Event button. You will notice that this screen has exactly the same layout as the normal Add Progress screen, except the choice of actions you can select is different. If we navigate back to the main details section, you will notice that the checklist now has the progress we just added. It is important to note that not every item in this list is available for you to add in progress. Some will be for your organisation to add. A final point to make is a quick way to add significant events and progress without having to fully open a record. From the main menu, underneath their individual section, is the Significant Event and Add Progress buttons. Clicking either of these from this screen will let you add to their progress quickly, with the same editing features as before.